Analyzing the U.S. Army's efforts in building security force capacity. The U.S. Army's involvement in building capacity in the security forces of other countries is not a new phenomenon. Since the Second World War, the U.S. has been involved in numerous interventions and has provided assistance to various countries in building their security forces. However, the focus on capacity building has increased in recent years, with the U.S. Army playing a vital role in training, advising, and mentoring foreign armies. The U.S. Army's involvement in building capacity in foreign forces is not aimed only at achieving security goals, but also at building relationships with partner countries. These relationships are very important as they help to strengthen political and military ties between the U.S. and their partner countries and promote regional stability. This is why capacity building efforts are not limited to military training and equipment provision alone, but also take into account the wider social, institutional, and economic factors that affect the security environment in partner countries. One of the key challenges in building security force capacity in foreign countries is ensuring that the forces are accountable and responsible to their own population. This is particularly important in countries where the military has a history of human rights violations or where the military is seen as acting on behalf of particular factions or ethnic groups. In such cases, the U.S. Army's focus is not only on training but also on instilling the values of transparency, accountability, and respect for human rights. Another challenge is ensuring that foreign forces have the capacity to deal with the wide range of security threats that exist in their own countries and regions. This requires the U.S. Army to not only provide training and equipment, but also to work with host governments to identify the most pressing security challenges and develop comprehensive strategies to address them. This may involve training foreign forces in non-traditional areas such as counter-narcotics or counter-terrorism, or establishing interagency task forces to address complex security issues. Moreover, building security force capacity in foreign countries also requires a long-term commitment. This is because, in many cases, security forces have been undermined by a lack of institutional development, corruption, or political interference. As a result, the U.S. Army's involvement in building capacity is often a multi-year effort that requires the establishment of strong and enduring partnerships with host governments and other stakeholders. Nevertheless, despite the challenges involved in building security force capacity in foreign countries, the U.S. Army has achieved some notable successes. One of the most notable examples is the Multinational Security Transition Command, Iraq, MNSTCI, which was established in Iraq in 2004. MNSTCI was responsible for training and advising the Iraqi security forces and played a key role in the successful transition to Iraqi security control in 2009. Another success story is the U.S. Army's involvement in building capacity in the security forces of African countries to support peacekeeping and counterterrorism efforts. This has included the training of specialized units such as the East African Response Force, which has responded to crises in countries such as Somalia. In conclusion, the U.S. Army's efforts in building capacity in foreign security forces are an important part of its broader engagement in global security. While the challenges involved in this work are significant, the U.S. Army's efforts have played an important role in strengthening relationships with partner countries, promoting regional stability, and supporting the development of accountable and effective security forces. As such, it is likely that the U.S. Army's role in building security force capacity will continue to be an important feature of its global engagement in the coming years.